Welcome back to Midday, and we are joined, first of all, by Sean Ulmer from Knapp. Thanks for being here.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
I don't know if I've had you on the show yet, so this is exciting. I mean, we talked at the Garden Center, of course, over the holidays, but it's nice to have you here, so welcome.
I'm the backup person.
No, she's not. Don't short sell yourself. You are fantastic. Okay, Sean, we're talking about, as I mentioned, you know, we're still in January. It's winter still, but you got to start thinking about that spring seeding, right?
I know. Gardeners, you know, I came back from holidays and all I want to do is like, oh, I'm finished with winter. I want to start. And starting seeds are a good way to get that. You kind of get the feel. You grow it indoors.
So now can you start now?
You can. There's a few things that you start now, and you start, and this is a really good, and we have these, and West Coast Seeds have these books.
Right.
But it's a little chart, and it tells you what things you can start now, what you start in February, in March. So this gives you a good idea, and we always have these for customers to go through. So right now, the things, those big sweet onions that we love, the Walla Wallas, the Kelsey's, the big, you get those started. And a lot of people know that, but you know.
Yeah.
And catgrass, your little kitty, even though the weather's been nice, they always love to have some fresh catgrass. And that's one of the easiest ones to grow. It only takes a week or two to get going. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Keeps them happy. Things like asparagus. You can grow from seed. A lot of people buy the already growing, but you can start them early indoors, probably in February.
February, okay.
Yeah, and then going a little bit later, you can start your peppers and tomatoes. Now, if you have lights, indoor grow lights.
Yes, these ones right here.
That will help you. You can even start earlier.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have really good lighting, and you can actually start earlier. And a lot of things like tomatoes, people will start really early, just keep potting up. And I've seen a few of the people I used to work with would actually have tomatoes on their plants, putting them out. And the big thing was, oh, I've already had fresh tomatoes.
You can have a competition with your neighbors or something, right? And does this give off quite a lot of heat too, or is it just mostly about light?
No, they're actually light. And the key with the light is that you keep it 12 inches above your plants, above the green part of the plants.
So it's not
so you just have to keep it moving.
Yeah,
they're really good. We use them to start our plants. And this is the time when a lot of people do their shopping. You've got the best selection in the next few weeks. And so you wouldn't be starting things, but I've got a few little tips. You're going to start with a good quality seed starter soil mix.
Yeah.
And then there's this, and then we have the Knapp's brand also.
Course.
And it's a finer soil so that when you put the seeds in, the really fine little seeds don't sink to the bottom.
Okay, so does it have to be, it's a specific soil then for this time of the year?
Yes, for starting your seeds.
Okay.
And then what you would do is move up into the regular potting soil when you put them into the pots.
Okay.
And
what did you bring here? What is
that? That is a heat mat. So the heat mat goes underneath your, we'll just move these. It goes underneath your trays. And how I've got this is a dome, keeps the humidity up while the seeds are starting to germinate. Okay. This is a tray with holes in it so that when you water it, the water drains out because you don't want them sitting in water.
Submerged.
And then you have a tray with no holes.
Okay.
So that it doesn't drip all over the floor.
I should be writing this down. I hope everyone out there is.
And finally finish it off with a web tray, and that's just to provide the strength so that when you're lifting and moving,
it's not falling apart.
And a lot of people, ideally, the warm heat mat will keep it at a good temperature. It germinates faster. Okay. Sometimes people's houses are a little bit cold, and the lights are definitely. You will have much more successful plants.
Okay. I was just going to ask you quickly, we have about 30 seconds left, Sean. Does it take, you just said that sometimes it can take a little longer, but would things like the onion and things like that start to grow quite quickly, or does it really depend?
They will all tell you on the back of the seed package how many days to germination.
Okay.
So the back of the seed package has a whole bunch of different information. good to read, gets you going, and then you can always come and ask me.
Yes, Sean's the expert. She calls herself the backup. Like, come on. You're more than a backup. Awesome. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Really appreciate your time. So yeah, start thinking about that garden already, even though it's January. More information, Art Knapp's right there on the screen. We're back in a couple of minutes talking about the KEG lecture series. Stay with us.